Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome again to the kayak. Got out a little bit earlier today, still got a little bit of sunlight left. I paddled down to the old sandbar, the swimming sandbar. You can kind of see how the lake opens up. So Ben's down there. I thought I'd paddle down here and get away from his jet ski noise for a little bit. But I just want to give a shout out to my friends over at Infuflex. They were saying the other day they look so nice and that they could really use, I'm sorry, my paddle's bouncing around. They could really use going around the lake on a kayak, and I have to say, it is very relaxing. It's something I look forward to at the end of the day. Just to unwind, you get out, and the sound of the water lapping on the kayak and the gentle rocking is just like a lullaby to me, It just, and I'm getting bounced around by Ben's wake from the jet ski. So it's probably going to make for a bit of a bouncy video, but I'm trying. I just want to go over some things, my thoughts on monetization. I know a lot of people, they're not big on having us sit through an ad. The way I look at it, when I'm watching XYZ's video and there's an ad, I feel like, okay, I'm not giving the guy really money, but I'm supporting him. I'm not going to get upset about the ad if it's 90% of the ads you can click off of in like 5 seconds. Now if you go on some of the bigger channels, they have the ads where you can't click off, but I think those max out at 15 seconds. So if I'm giving a guy, 10, 15 seconds, hey, that's cool, I'm supporting him or whatever. That's a small price to pay, and also I feel that's a small price to pay to YouTube, I mean, we're using their network. They're storing all of our videos. Think about it. In fact, they store 2 copies or more because they say, like, if they're one of their servers, the hard drive fails, you don't want your video to be lost. So they keep it on 2 separate places. So if one goes bad, there's always a backup. So you think about, I've got a ton of videos out there, and all that's being stored, 2 copies of it. And they've got a worldwide network of servers. That's not cheap, And I guess, from my background in finance, I'm a dyed-in-the-wool capitalist, I don't believe making a profit's a bad thing. It seems to be like a lot of younger people are, like, just got this whole notion that profit is a bad thing. I mean, I'm all for charity and giving and stuff like that, but a lot of times you can't do that stuff if nobody's making a profit. I mean, capitalism works, and other systems don't work very well, from what we've seen, from my understanding of history. In other words, I know a guy that started around the same time I did. He's making claw videos. He's got over 250,000 subscribers. He's doing great. He's a young guy, and I couldn't be happier for him, That's awesome. If you've got a YouTube channel, I hope you make it big. If you make it big, that doesn't mean I can't make it big too, So, yeah, Ben's still over there. I don't know. I guess this is just a meandering. I probably should make notes instead of just doing things off the cuff. But, I support everybody out here, If you don't want to monetize, I understand that. I still support you. If you do want to monetize, I support that too. And I'll be happy to sit through the 5 or 15 second ads, whatever it is, And, hey, I'm not even against YouTube making a buck. Well, for example, there's alternatives. People run ad blockers. But if you do that, if everybody did that, YouTube, mark my words, is going to do away with the free subscription. They're not going to lose money. They will start pushing YouTube Red is the only option. I don't know. A lot of people here are probably familiar. I know some of my viewers here in England probably aren't familiar with Hulu, but Hulu used to be, you could watch different shows on there for free, and then they had a paid option too, just like YouTube Red. If you don't want to watch the ads, YouTube charges, I think it's $10 a month, and you don't have to, you won't see any ads. So, you know, that's an option. I know a lot of people are against that, but I'm just saying what happened with Hulu is they did away with their free option. You have to be a subscriber, I guess, now. I never used it much either way, but that's my understanding. If nobody watched the ads, if nobody ran ads, YouTube would have no other choice but to go to a subscription-only based network. So, like, anybody that knows, I mean, you know, there's very few and far between that get huge on YouTube and are making serious money. You know, just a little bit helps. Pretty much all the money I've ever made, I've put back into equipment, whether it be metal detectors, camera, you know, just stuff like that. Sure, I'd love to be big, but I'm not big. But that's okay too, you know. As long as you have fun doing it, that's what really counts in my book. So, anyhow, don't hate me because I monetize, you know. And I don't hate you guys if you don't monetize. I'll be supporting you. You know, I just hope you see it through our eyes. It's you know, it takes a, you know, if you're trying to put out content routinely, think of new ideas, do the editing, put on the computer, upload it. It's a bit of a hassle. It's nice to get a little reward for your time. Anyhow, agree or disagree, let me know what you think. Yeah, just talk it out. No hard feelings. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening here. So if you guys ever find your way to the States, I got plenty of kayaks. We'll go for a little kayak spin. You can unwind, enjoy the water. Maybe you can hear them tearing it up on the jet ski. I'll have to give them a lesson or two. There, you can probably see them a little. Yeah, I'll have to show them how it's done. There it is. Yeah.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You about swamped me there. That kid throws a big wake. There's that old moon. Looks like it's gonna be a big one. Beautiful sky tonight. Ben's going way down to their end. Let's see, I'll zoom out. Here you can kind of see where the lake opens up a little. Ben went way in the world down there. I can't even see him. As always, I appreciate you guys spending a few minutes with me. Until next time, we'll see ya.